Alright, Ivan, here's your 1/18th scale, almost a 24 scale. 18th scale Nissan 350Z. Marketed as a 2002. Obviously, there were more model years in this body style than the 02. But anyway, this is an Auto Art model in the sunset orange. Looks like a copper color. Sunset orange is the actual Nissan color. If you've never had an Auto Art model, the paint on these things are slick. I mean, it's incredible, the detail, and like I said, the paint finish on these, how slick the paint is on them. So anyway, the hood's still open, so let's pop this open. Be careful so don't scratch it. The hood opens, you can see the motor in there. We talked about putting the battery under there, but I didn't do it that way. Part of the engine block you can see down underneath there. I was going to cut some of that away and then have the battery be able to insert through this top coverage, pull that off and put it in there. But we didn't go that route. As far as the doors, both of those do open as well. You see these do have windows in them. Most 18th scale models are just open window right there. But these do have actual windows. Interior is fairly detailed on these. The floor pans are actually flocked like carpet would be on them. So that's one little detail on these. It's pretty cool. Of course, chrome trim on the door handles and the door controls and everything there, window controls. Of course, same on this side here. They do make this in a right-hand drive too, so you got to be careful when you order these. Make sure it's a left-hand drive. The hatch does open. Talked about being able to see the battery. Okay, see no battery in there. It's cool. We'll lift this rear end right there, and you'll see your battery right here in the back. It's easy enough to replace. Again, just pop this corner of it up and it will come out. Okay, you see I have a piece of electrical tape on there. That's to help hide it from the front, so the yellow battery doesn't show through. If you buy some of the Pro cells are actually black, a black battery, so they won't show as much. But anyway, a little bit of electrical tape hides it just fine. So it sits down in there sideways. Drop the lid back. Fits flush just like it should. Let's see, on the bottom here you've got two switches. One of them, let's see, the one on the driver's side controls your headlights, taillights. The one on the right side, passenger side, controls the green underlighting that you wanted. Let's go and turn on the headlights, taillights. Spin the other out in the front. Of course, I use the hyper white xenon looking headlights on these. This one, or on these headlights on this car, whichever you want to say it. And then, of course, your red taillights. Again, this camera, well, cameras in general have a tendency to pick up just the spot of the LED, but it does illuminate a little bit better than what it shows there. It looks like just two little red dots, but it does illuminate the taillight lens more than it shows on the camera. Like I said, it wants to focus on just the tip of the LED on these. So there you have that. Of course, you can operate these independently. Let's turn those off for now. Let's go and turn on your Underglow. It's like Chewbacca. Alright, so you get your green. Again, it might be washing out a little bit through this. You talked about it not looking spotty. Again, it does look spottier maybe with the camera, but I added a few extra LEDs in there to maybe kind of blend in the spots a little bit better right through here. Of course, in the front, like I said, again, it looks spotty, but that's just, cameras have a tendency to do that with LEDs. Spin that on around, you can see all your lighting. I've got two in the rear, 3 or 4 on each side. I think 4 on each side, because I can see them 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 in the front, and 4 on the other side, of course. So you've got quite a few LEDs in there. We'll flip this over here, you can see them. Alright, so 2 in the front, there's 2, 2, 2, 2. I think there's 12 total. Like I said, it looks pretty cool. And of course, fairly visible in the daylight as well. Actually, it smooths out the lighting a little bit in the daylight, or with the lights on. See a little bit better here maybe. Like I said, it does look spotty, but again, that's just the camera. Has a tendency to make an LED look that way, or an LED makes the camera appear that way, whichever you want to say. So there you have it. I appreciate the order. So I'll get this back in its box and get it shipped back to you tomorrow. And like I said, you should have it by the 1st. I know it's when you was wanting it. So appreciate the order, and like I said, glad I was able to get it to you for your deadline. Thank you very much.